What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Lurker back with another video, and today we are checking out Necrit's video, Our Reactions Harming Channels. Now, I've been following Necrit for a while. I've been following him since before OTK, like S-Fan and Chance and Asmongold, Tectone. Trying to think of a lot of people reacted to those videos, but I think I hope that it helped bloom his channel. So I'm reacting to this video in search of an audience that may not have heard of Necrit, and now you can go meet Necrit. Well, not meet him, but go subscribe to his channel or whatever. But anyways, let's get into this video. Let's see what he's talking about. Our reactions harming channels, because there was a lot of people reacting to his videos. What did they do to his, his views? Is it helpful? Is it harmful? Well, it says, are they harmful? I think it's helpful personally, because when I I'll watch the original content and then I'll go and look for somebody's reaction to it to see if their reaction is the same as my reaction. Some weird parasocial disease.
The world of Riot MMO is already done.
Here, let's watch this video. Riot's MMO video. I said I was gonna watch this after the Wintergrass testing. Let's do it.
That video was so good because it got me really hyped for this Riot MMO. I think even the people at Riot saw his video and they were like, "Oh shit, we can't drop the ball." But all they literally have to do is do the things he talked about, like the raids, the dungeons, the factions, the different areas and stuff.
It's actually really cool. I didn't know any of this.
I didn't realize that League had such a strong foundation.
This guy.
I did, and that's why I love League. It's just hard playing it because of the people sometimes, you know? Like the lore is A plus, S plus plus. But the people, if you've played League of Legends, you know what I'm talking about.
Played Genshin Impact for 700 hours.
After I started dabbling in more than just League's lore, be it Riot's MMO or even entirely new games, I started drawing eyes from
Genshin.
beyond my safe.
That was cool too, because he went from doing the Riot MMO, talking about that stuff, and doing all the League of Legends lore, to hopping into Genshin Impact, which I'm a late bloomer in Genshin Impact. I joined really late. I think I'm only AR 30 right now. I'm not grasping the game as much as I am Honkai Star Rail. I prefer Honkai Star Rail over Genshin Impact. Just because it just feels like there's a little more strategy, whereas Genshin Impact, it feels like it's just a button masher. You know what I mean? Like all it is button. Even though in Honkai Star Rail you can put it on autoplay, but you can take it off autoplay too. And putting it on autoplay, you still have to have a decent team. Like you can't auto your way through the game unless you're building your character out.
Bubble, which also meant that I attracted other creators who got interested in the topics I was talking about. And these creators often took over the content in the form of...
That was the craziest day when I saw Asmongold posted a video where he was looking at the Riot MMO. I clicked that video so fast because I was like, oh crap, Asmongold is he's like found Necrit. Now Tectone likes Necrit too.
reactions. The concept is simple: a fellow creator takes your video and reacts to it, because their viewers are interested in seeing their opinion.
This is kind of like Reactception. I kind of stopped doing that whole Reactception thing because it wasn't really, I don't think it was really going anywhere. I just like putting that word together, Reactception.
On it. But oftentimes, this is followed by a bit of a shadow. There are those who believe that this form of content might actually be harming the original creators. After all, the reactions are taking all the hard work from the original creator, and they are profiting off of it by simply watching it. Oftentimes, you might hear the word content leech connected to this. On top of that, people simply
Content
argue
leech.
that the reactions are taking away views from the original videos. But there are also others who believe
My views are definitely not taking anything away from Necrit's views. How much views does this video have? It just posted 14 minutes ago. 2.2 thousand views already in 14 minutes. My views, I get 20 views
that
in like
this is totally fine and that reactions
in like a
are
couple days.
transformative. Up until a few months ago, I was indifferent on this topic. I never really saw it as a big deal, but then again, it was rare for people to react to the lore of Dr. Mundo. But ever since
See, and that's what I would like look up those videos like Dr. Mundo, and then like especially anything like Akali or Yasuo or that Ionian Empire. That if they made this an MMO, right, an MMO, I'd want to be Ionian. I'd make my character Ionian or whatever, or start in that zone if that's how they do it. If they make it to where you make your character based on which zone you hail from. So like Ionia or was it the Frost Place? I can't remember what it's called.
my Riot
Lucia.
MMO videos blasted off, things got a lot more interesting. I got
Riot
to collect
Games,
some
MMO.
interesting data, which I am going to present to you. And I'm going to
Interesting
show you
data.
how exactly people reacting to my videos affected my channel. So, let's get on it. I swear it's not a bait to put Asmongold in the thumbnail. Truth be told, there were times when I knew that people would react to my videos, so
See? Hold on, let me go back real quick. This banner? Oh wait, no, it wasn't this banner, was it? Yeah, I think this is the banner that I started playing on. So I think I started playing Genshin around the same time he started playing Genshin. Like I started playing Genshin and all of a sudden Necrit, I'd watch him live on Twitch playing Genshin. I was like, what the hell? And then Honkai Star Rail comes out and he's playing it too, and I'm like, oh wow. It's just that paranormal, parasocial fix for you.
and I knew that people would react to my videos, so I altered the content to give people more
Genshin's
entertainment
good
for
in the fact that it has a lot of
Be it
characters.
the
That has a
easiest
lot
joke
of
of my life
characters.
about Nintendo 64 controllers, you have
But I don't know the whole strategy. There's like characters that are good defensively off field and and offensively off field. There's some shit. It gets complicated.
no
For
idea what the
children's
Good
universe is
start.
about, but you like
Yes.
MMOs,
But you can't just
your
button mash
hairline
your
is
way through
receding,
everything.
and you have a crippling fear of Nintendo 64
As long as you level
controllers.
your stuff up.
Or joking about people passing out. So reactions is something you can definitely play into if you do enough market research, and you know what kind of audience you are going to
Sealed.
attract. For example, I saw Asmongold reacting to a video where people discussed Riot's MMO. In that video, they were just talking about tweets, and yet this was enough to make him react to it. Which made me realize, we actually know a lot more about the MMO than just some tweets. So I went and made that massive video with the assumption that it would be picked up outside of just League of Legends. Which is exactly what happened. And soon the video spread rapidly. Which is cool because while the video is masked as me talking about Riot's
Everybody
MMO,
loved that video.
what I actually did
that was
was
like the
teach
perfect
people the lore
video.
of League of Legends against their will. But the question now is
It was in
worth
parts
it?
too.
Is it
You had to
even
watch all the
beneficial
parts.
to have people reacting to your videos?
Oh, Georgie
Or
games.
will it harm your channel? In my case, the numbers
I follow
revealed a
Georgie
really
games.
interesting fact relating to ratios.
Ratio
No, not
didn't
that
ask, you
kind.
fell
After
off.
I released my first Riot MMO video, it decently quickly hit 1 million views, after which it stopped and then it slowly crept up close to 2 millions. And during that initial burst of views as other people reacted to it,
This is
the viewer
interesting.
ratios stayed consistent. For example, Soda Poppin's reaction got about 50% of the original video. This became true for both the first video and the second video.
See, that's
As
why I
fans
think
stayed
reacting
consistently
to
around
stuff
17%, and
isn't
Asmongold
bad in
stayed
the end, 'cause look
slightly
at this.
below 3 times the original views.
Oh well, Asmongold's different. Asmongold has he has a lot. He gets a lot of views. Like he'll just talk about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard and get like 2 million views, 3 million views, even more than that probably. He just has a huge following.
because that's just the kind of content he does. But these ratios also
He
stayed
just
the same
talks
when
to
I
the
was
camera
talking
too.
about Ghostcrawler leaving. No matter the success of the original video, the reactions always stayed consistent with the ratios relating to their own audiences. This taught me that, at least in my case, there was no way the reactions could be taking views from me. Because if this was the case, if the reactions were taking views from me, then after the new audience learned about my videos, and if you mirror that after my audience learned about the reactions, then over time, as I released more videos, people would have to avoid my videos and wait for the reactions to come out. Or in other words, my views would have to go down and the other views would have to go up. But that didn't happen, there was no funneling of viewers and everything stayed the same. And that's for a very...
It's because I guarantee you it's because people go, like, even if they go to the reaction channel, they click the original or whatever to give it props, especially if it's a really good video. And then, someone like Asmongold, with all of his followers, he probably had followers that had no idea who Necrit was. Necrit probably got subscribers based off of that.
obvious reason. The viewers watch people reacting for the person who's reacting, not for the original video.
Yeah.
They may be interested in
That's
the
why I
topics,
watch
that's why
reaction
sometimes
videos.
better topics drive more views, but they mostly still don't care about the individual videos. With that said, sometimes the viewers care
Reaction content's chill because, like, when I go about my business, watching a reaction video, whether it's like a TV show or a movie or even like a reaction video to a YouTube video, I just like to I just kind of like to vibe with the person that's reacting. So it's kind of like two of us are reacting. Hold on. Anyway, let's finish this.
about the original video. And when that overlap happens, that's when you get people mad that you are constantly pausing the videos. So let's not say that
Yeah.
it never happens.
I need to
It's just
stop
that
pausing
most
the
of the
video.
time, the
Let's just
viewers
watch it.
are watching the person, not the video. And in most cases, without that person, they wouldn't even know that video existed. To put it differently, if I release a video that presents information about a video game, either people decide to watch it because they are interested in the information, or they wait and watch it for the reaction because they are interested in that reaction, not necessarily the raw information. In this case, I wouldn't be losing viewers because those viewers were not likely to watch my video in the first place. The cases where people are interested in the original video and they still wait for the reactions are very rare. And it only ever happens if the audience of the original video and of the reaction dip into each other. In that case, people just watch their preferred creator. And this was later proven to me when people watched my videos that didn't do well. A perfect example is my quick rant about Genshin's updates. This was a quick experimental video that didn't do that well, and it dropped to around 50k views. But still, some people reacted to it, and instead of staying in their ratios, they got double the original views, because while my audience wasn't really interested in that video, their audience is in a whole separate bubble. And on that video specifically, it happened for both an audience that is close to that topic and even for a much broader audience. So even though my weird video didn't do that well, others
Might as well call him OTK Necrit.
made it work. And this even worked on my latest MMO video about mounts, which also didn't do that well compared to the others. But other creators still made it work on a really big scale. So it seems like it is harder to make an example where people are just blatantly stealing views. Even in the scenario where the video is just bad and people are watching it because it's bad and they want to make fun of it, well, people still wouldn't normally watch it because the video is bad. At least that's until the video gets outrageous.
People are gonna click what they want to click.
So in summary, at least according to my numbers, did reactions harm my videos? No, they absolutely did not. And if
Say
they
that
did,
there.
the quote-unquote stolen views would be in single-digit percentages. Which I am totally fine with, because people don't realize that reactions also have some benefits. Besides the fact that sponsored videos will be better. For example, I put a Manscaped sponsorship into one of my
Weird.
100k videos,
Oh, he just
which
said
got later
Manscaped.
grabbed by other creators, and together they all multiplied the views 6 times. So they gave the sponsors just a bunch of free value. But there are also other hidden benefits. And although these benefits don't immediately reflect on the channel, from the long-term perspective they are irreplaceable. Every time someone picks up your video, it spreads awareness about you. And it is this awareness that might one day save your channel. When Arcane released and I made my videos reviewing it and talking about it, it was the best month of my career. A big reason why this was the case is because Arcane dipped beyond.
I can't wait for Arcane Season 2, man. I fucking loved Arcane. I love the art style.
Just the normal
I
League
love
of
the
Legends
themes.
audience.
I love the music.
It was very much a
I
show
love the
that hit
colors.
the mass audience.
I love the voice
But
acting.
another big reason why those videos were successful was that people already knew me and they knew that I knew what I was talking about. Because YouTube might have recommended them one of my previous videos. This immediately gave the video more authenticity. In a similar way, when you make content and that content then spreads into other audiences, in this case through reactions, you will have more people who know about your existence.
Reacted to all of
and
them,
as
right?
long as they remember you,
I
the
know,
next
I
time they
watched
pop
all
up
of
in
them.
your recommendations, they will be more likely
I
to
watched
consume
all the
your
original
content.
videos when
I
they
can give
first
you a
came
great
out.
example of a time this happened to me when I was watching someone. Some time ago, Canon had the interview with Ghostcrawler where they talked about Riot's MMO. That was the first time I saw Canon. After this, months passed and I dipped into gacha games. And suddenly, his video popped up where he was talking about one of the upcoming MMO gacha games. And I realized I saw him before. That video was good. I might as well watch the new one. And this is the underappreciated result of React content. While in some cases you might argue that it is taking views away from the original videos, you can't deny that it is spreading awareness about the original creator. For those who stick with only one game and they make videos only about that single game, sure, this may not be that important, because spreading to other communities is worthless unless they are interested in that game. But for those who want to break out of their comfortable bubble, this will carry them far. In fact, this is exactly where I am right now. As League slowed down its lore updates for one reason or another, my channel could no longer be supported by League of Legends alone. And considering that I have a family to feed, I was forced into variety.
Is that
and
why?
anyone who tried to make this step will tell you, it is brutal. And you really have to hit the rock bottom before you figure out what's good. But it is because there were people who reacted to my videos that now more communities know that I exist. And as a result, whenever I dived into other games, be it Warhammer or Genshin, people were more likely to support me, which I can tell you did not happen before. And I could feel this support the most on Twitch. Which makes sense because that's usually where the reactions come from. A lot of my viewers tell me that
I swing by his stream sometime because he plays like at like during the daytime. Well, for me, I don't know where he lives. If he lives in America, because he has the accent, so I don't know.
they started watching me because of someone who reacted to my videos. And now it is Twitch that is holding me afloat before I find good content for the main channel. The fact that Twitch is literally falling apart is not helping the situation. But it is undeniable that I can now continue doing what I loved doing because all the reactions gave me publicity. Even if I traded some views for it. Without it,
all they gotta do is put that into a game,
so
use
no
Unreal
matter
Engine
the
5.
size, no matter the audience, no matter how much you like or hate my videos, I appreciate all the reactions. And stay assured, I will always welcome them. Unless I end up doing something controversial. In that case, please ignore me. But truth be told, I love making videos so I can teach people something new. But also to give them some entertainment. And if that entertainment also hits other creators, why should I be against it? Also,
Yeah, I make reaction videos for people who just want to vibe out to random things that I find on the internet. 'Cause that's basically all it is. I just find interesting videos that I could react to. I react to them to try to get viewers, and I make sure to put the original link to every video that I react to in the description. The very top of the description is always the original video's link. I always do that.
I totally didn't make this video to promote
I
my
don't
second
tag
channel,
people
where we
though.
release all the cool
Sometimes,
stuff that we do on
sometimes
streams, which also
I
might
guess I
include some
could.
reactions, but we always give links to the videos. And at the end of the day, I gave people so much React content, and I made people a lot of money. So let me be the content leech for once.
That was good. That was a good video. I like Necrit. I gotta see if he's streaming. He might be streaming right now. Anyways, that's this video. What do you think? Do you think reaction videos are harming other channels, like the original content of the channels, or are you in the same boat as me and you feel that reacting to content is basically you're advertising for free? You're advertising your work for free, other people's work for free. You're putting it out there. You're helping. In any case, you would normally get paid a commission for that type of work. But the thing is, though, with reacting content, what I always make sure I try not to do is I always try to make sure I don't just sit there and watch the video and then just end it. I always try to give some sort of input. Like I gave my input about Necrit, um, and how I've been subscribed to him for not a long time, but since I got back into League like 2 years ago, I ran into his channel because I like his lore channels, especially when the Ruined King stuff was coming out. I still need to buy that book, by the way. But yeah, what are your opinions? Drop a comment below, and if you like this video, make sure you smash like, and then I'll fix my curtain so the sun doesn't beam into the room and like mess with all this lighting that I got set up. If you want to be able to join the lurkers, just go ahead and smash right below the video. Just go ahead and smash the subscribe button, click it, and then click the notification bell right next to it so you can get notified every time I make a drop. I do reaction videos and I do gameplay videos. And gameplay right now I'm doing Honkai Star Rail, and that's it. Because I'm just hooked on that game right now. The goal is to get a PS5 before October 20th so I can play Spider-Man 2. But yeah, that's it for me. Bye everybody. Peace, lurkers. Have a good day. I gotta hit stop recording.